Hey, how's it going? Tonight, making a little video showing you how to change a tire, small tire, from a little John Deere lawnmower, right on tractor. This one tire, I mentioned, I actually stuck some RTV over a little crack in the sidewall to hold air a little better, just to get it up the ramps into the bed of my truck to bring it home. It's a Carlisle Turf Saver. They're 15 by 6 by 6 on the John Deere L110 front tires. I was able to get a brand new tire on Amazon, Carlisle, for 20 bucks, free shipping. This is everything we should need here. Got a little soapy water. I thought I had a tube of tire lube here. I guess maybe I left it at work. That would be the best thing. But soapy water should work. I have a set of tire spoons here. I got these on Amazon years ago for going on off-road motorcycle trips. They're great. I mean, they're cheap. I've used them a million times now. I've used them on car tires, motorcycle tires, lawn equipment tires, you name it. Bicycles, you could use them on. I haven't used them on bicycles. I haven't needed them. I have the small plastic ones for that, but you know, something. Using a screwdriver doesn't suffice. Tire spoons are the way to go. These guys, I don't know if you get that to focus. It probably won't focus. This is a tire valve core remover and tire deflator on the other side. It's a great little tool. They're actually kind of, I guess you get on Amazon and get them easily. I've had two of them. One at work, one here. I use it all the time. The one at work, I actually I had a valve. I forget what happened. The valve actually broke off into the tool, and I had to drill it out, and I actually wound up drilling through the top of that button that depresses the tire to deflate it. So I get a new one. Well, this is great. You just screw this guy right here on the valve. This tire doesn't have any air in it, so you won't see. But see that little hole in it? That lets the air out. So now you can safely deflate a tire. You screw that on, walk away, it'll just deflate, come back, it's all set. Then when you're ready to pull out the valve core, which I'll show you now because you have to do it anyway, it has the little teeth. Line it up. Unscrew your valve core. That's step one to removing a tire from the rim. It's taking the valve core out, because you're never going to get it off that bead if you have the valve core in. Hopefully on a tire this small, I'm just going to be able to step on it to push it off the bead. And actually this first video may just be removing the tire from the wheel, because sometimes it can be a pain in the butt. So we'll see how long this goes. It might be a part 2 to this, of me actually installing the tire. I'm going to set you up here on top of my tractor. Yeah, this would be good. And watch me work. Oops. Dropped my sunglasses. Okay, let's see if I get lucky here pushing this off just by stepping on it. Probably work better if I had boots on. Alright, there's one side. Flip her over. You may get to see me break my neck. It's harder than you think to balance a small tire. You know what? I could use the vise over there. I've done that many times to push him off. It's really not ideal. This thing came so easily. There we go. There we go. Don't look so stupid, Jeff. Alright. So you see, bead's broken on both sides. And you're going to use the tire irons. I'm going to spray a little soapy water here on the bead. Start working it over. Now, this is how you do them on rims that you're not really worried about, because you're going to scratch your rims with these metal tire spoons. So if it's a pair of wheels that you're really worried about, if they're, I know they make little alloy wheels for tractors now, this probably isn't how you want to do it. At that point you may want to go to a professional to do this, but I'm not worried about the rim on this freak tractor, so here it goes. Oh yeah, stop working on me now. Don't be afraid to use a lot of soapy water. The easier it slides, the happier you'll be. So now, the rim, if you've never done this before, there's a valley down there in the rim. You want to set the far side of the tire away from where you're using the spoon, especially the side near you. You're going to pull that into the valley of the wheel. Now take your tire spoon, and you got your bead coming up over the other side. Now you're going to take small bites, is the key. And while you're doing it, you've got to keep the other side of the bead for as long as possible. You've got to keep it in that valley, and it'll work its way around. So, it's nice to have three. You can leave the first one in while you're going. Now that will come loose. At some point, you probably won't have to hold back anymore in the fore end. And that's it, really. The key is small bites. I watch people fight with tires all the time because they think that muscle's going to win the battle here, and it might, but you also might rip your tire. You're not so much worried about the one coming off, but you sure as hell don't want to rip the new one you just bought. And I'm not a strong guy. I think brains over brawn when it comes to working. Work smart, not hard. Right? So it's a little tougher getting the other side out now. You're going to keep it in the valley, and I can never remember which side I want to go from. If this was on a tire machine, I'd be going on this side. And these little tires, little wheels don't give you a whole lot to work with. Bigger the tire, it's kind of easier going it is. Now I always grab the spoon that was in the middle of these two, because this tire iron here is keeping it from walking with it. Gotta have a little resistance on it. It's also, if you have a friend who can help hold things in position for you, that's also helpful. I don't have that at the moment. So, you gotta use all your arms and your legs. Like I said, small bites. These tire irons, I've got a nice little thin, strong lip on them. So I'm working it between the wheel and the rim. That's what I'm struggling with. You can't see that from your angle. Just trying to get it in there. Whew. We'll get it. We'll get it. Never give up. Never give up. Sometimes I take the lead one out and just move that again. could be all you need. And it's out, like I said. Smarter, not harder. I was fighting with it, going nowhere. Took a second, reassessed it, got it off. Awesome. Alright. Not sure how long that took. I'm going to check the camera, cut this one, have a drink, refresh myself, and I'll be back with you. Alright. That's how you pull a small tire off a rim.